All right, so I'm going to explain this extension cord a little better. This is the extension cord that I use with my Predator 3500 watt generator on my trailer. So I have the 3500 watt generator on my trailer with a compressor. It's a Fortress Harbor Freight compressor. I use that for airing up my tires, using the plasma cutter, all kinds of stuff. My tire machines, and it works great. Anyway, and I use the plasma cutter and the welder. I've got the titanium MIG 170 MIG welder, and I was having problems with not having enough electricity to use the MIG welder, which is right there. I've got another titanium welder. It's the small, it's a real small one. It's I think it's the 125 MIG 125 or something, but anyway, or maybe it was the 100 or something. It's the smallest MIG welder that they have, and it works pretty good for, you know, 1/8 inch stuff and smaller, and not really even 1/8 inch, maybe like maybe 1/16 or a little bigger, 3/32 or something like that. But it doesn't have enough penetration to do 1/8 inch and bigger. I mean, you could do 1/8 inch, but you might have to do 2 passes and stuff like that. Anyway, so I've got the 170, and I'm probably going to upgrade to the MIG 200 titanium, just for the simple fact that I can have that extra amperage if I need it to weld something heavy, you know, something 1/4 inch or bigger. I've got a Miller 210, but that thing is 400 pounds, and it's huge. You can't cart it around very easy, and it's only 220 or 220, whatever it is, voltage. So I was having problems with using the 3500 watt on the 20 amp regular house plug-in plug. It's a 15 amp plug, and it could have been the extension cord I was using, because I was using a 100-foot pretty thin gauge extension cord, 14 gauge or something. And but anyway, so I thought, it's got a 30 amp, which is a lot more electricity. It's a third more electricity, which is quite a bit. It's still on the 35 watt generator, it's still a 115 voltage plug, but it's a 30 amp instead of a 20 amp. So I thought, well, I'll just make a heavy extension cord that plugs into that 30 amp, and this is what the plug looks like. I can go show you what the plug on the generator looks like. So this is the 15 amp plug, and it's a 20 amp, I'm sorry. This is the 20 amp plug, and it's just like the regular plug that you have, the outlets that you have in your house. But I wanted to have the full capacity of the generator, so I got this. This is the 30 amp plug, and it's a third more electricity. So that's what that looks like. And then on the other end, on the welder, it's got a regular 15 amp, like the one you have in your house, or the 220, which is a bigger plug like what you have on your washer or dryer. So I put this 30 amp plug on this side of this, and I did another video, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, dude, 6 gauge or 8 gauge, or this is probably 12 gauge. I can't read it. The print is all worn off of this, and I can't really see it very well, but I'm pretty sure this is 12 gauge, which is pretty heavy duty. And then on the other end of that plug, I just put a regular plug on there so I could run the 20 amp plug into this and run my welder off of the 30 amp generator plug. So the way that these are set up is green is ground, and so when you open this up, there's a green screw in there, so you put the green wire to the green screw, and then you put the black wire, which is hot, to the brass screw, and then you put the white wire, which is your well, I brain fart, I can't even think of what your common, and you put that to the silver screw, and that's how you hook that up. And it's the exact same on this. You hook the green up to the green, the black up to the brass wire, and then the white up to the silver. And you'll have that's all you need to know to make an extension cord like this. If you're going to use, the 35 watt generator get as much out of it as you can, So I just wanted to put that out there and let you guys know what I was doing, because I didn't get too detailed with the plug on the last video that I did. And it works spectacularly with this 30 amp plug. I don't have any problems, zero issues with welding, and I just welded a bunch of stuff on this. I'm going to do another video of the flatbed I made, but I just welded all of these D-rings on the sides and all of that, and it works great. I welded these beams on here underneath to the frame, and it did great. So I guess that's it for this video. I can't think of anything else. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel, and I got a new sponsor called Dubby. It's an energy drink, it's like Kool-Aid, and but it's an energy drink. So I'm gonna start putting that. I'm gonna do a little commercial, I guess, or whatever for that. And I've got a link and a code. I'll put the link in the description, and put the code in the video when I do the little commercial or whatever I do. And I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.